What a puzzle.
Whoa.
Whoa. This is a puzzle. Whoa. This is a puzzle. Okay, so I got to... Okay, I think I understand. Oh wait, but then, see, the whole point is I want to go up here, but I'm going to have my belongings, right? So I can't walk into here with my belongings. So I have to somehow drop my... I have to drop my box. I have to drop my box in here somehow. But I can't be carrying it. Yeah, this is the puzzle. I can carry it up here, but then I can't go in here with my box. Huh. So I have to like maybe carry my box. I do know that I can. Oh yeah, but I can't burn my boxes right now. Go up here. What am I gonna do though? And the thing is, even if I get in here, oh, kokonoritai. Thing is, if I get in here, I still can't get my boxes. Like if I'm carrying my box, I can't turn this way. So how in the heck? So I'm gonna go up there, and then there's spikes and arrows, and I still don't know how to use them. Especially the spikes. That's the most confusing one, are these spikes. What's the point of these spikes? It's like I have to go out of my way to use them. Spikes are typically hindrances. Puzzle. Confusing. Still don't fully understand how I'm even going to, no matter what I do here, how am I going to get my belongings in the fire? How am I going to get them in the fire? Walk up, holding them. Maybe I put them in. So I guess they would have to be. I guess with the arrow coming from below, how is that going to help me create a platform? Arrow coming from below, how will that help me create a platform? Yeah, puzzle. A puzzle. It's a puzzle. Push. Okay, so now what does that do? Why do that? What's the point of this? I guess it's to facilitate the arrow, maybe? Facilitate the arrow, I guess? This level makes no sense whatsoever. Oh, Teo no Densha? Oh no, my brain is lost here. I haven't a clue. I guess the only way I can start making progress with this one is figure out how to even use the arrow. And maybe by just figuring out how to use these things, the solution will kind of reveal itself. Like right now I'm completely clueless how I'm going to navigate this. But then maybe when I figure out how to use these things, their purpose, this will start to make more sense. So right now I'm just going to focus. But it could work. It could work the other way too. I might not know how to use these things until I figure out this section. Oh, sono densha? Well. So obviously I'm going to attach two boxes on top of each other. Okay. What will be the point of that? So just imagine that two boxes are on top of each other. Because then I could do something like this. Imagine I had 2 boxes on top of each other. What can I do? What would this do? The idea that I want is to... See, this is what's so confusing. I can't have anything when I walk in here for the first time. I can't be holding anything, or else I can't even walk in there. Okay, so I can't be holding anything, or else I can't walk in there. And I have to first walk in there to even have access to dropping the box, right? So there's so many different things going on. Like, I can't be holding anything. Well, I could do this. I could be holding something like this. So backwards, and I walk in backwards. And then I walk out, but I'm still walking out, so I can't get... How do I get a box in there? That's the biggest thing, is I don't know how to get a box in there. I don't know how an arrow is going to help me. Like, the only idea that I had was I'm holding a box and I push the box into the thing from here. So, like, imagine I go like this, and then the box would be pushed in there and drop down, yes. But only once this is gone. But once this is gone, I'm stuck here. Right? So then, if the solution is to do what I just think what I'm supposed to do, which is push a box in after I get rid of that, then this platform I'm on, how do I skip it? How do I not break it? How do I get past it without breaking it? The only idea I had there was you could use the burn if you step on a burned box, but I can't burn a box. And I can't create a platform with the arrow that goes from under. So, like, for example, we could have done something like create a platform here. Do this and it falls. The only thing that makes sense is to do this, but we need that platform gone first. I do not know how to get rid of that platform without getting stuck up there. I don't know how I can create a platform with the upwards arrow and these spikes. So right now my observations are saying I have to traverse this platform once without breaking it, and I have no clue how to do that. So since that makes no sense and I can't make any sense of that, ooh. I have to assume that I am going to break it. So then how would I do this? Okay, so the only thing I can imagine then is I'm walking up. So I have like 2 boxes stacked on top of each other, and then my belongings are on my head. Because then what would happen is when I move back, the boxes push my belongings back with me. They keep pushing my belongings back with me. They keep pushing my belongings back with me. And then here, the belongings are now situated on my head, which is above the fire. When I go down, the belongings will not follow me because there's nothing to push them, and then they'll fall down there. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. And I think that's what it is. And I have enough boxes and everything for that to work. And so now the thing I have to figure out is, okay, now this is starting to make sense. Now this is starting to make sense. Now the spikes, everything here is starting to make sense. We need... Yeah, so that's going to push it onto my head, but I have to first figure out how to get the double box. Or not. So what I want to do is basically somehow take this and it pushes that onto my head. But so it has to somehow happen while I'm here. And so I guess that where the arrow comes into play, because I think technically without the arrow I can still do what I want to do. I think the boxes would just still function even if they're not stuck together. So somehow the arrow allows me to trigger the spikes while I'm here. Or something to that effect. Hold up. No, it has to be on my head. Yeah, this is 100%. This is what I'm supposed to do. No question. Okay, so I figured out the solution. Now I got to figure out how am I going to get the box on my head and like that whole thing. So now I understand the function of all this stuff because I figured out this part. Now now I'm more focused, and I know this is 100% correct. So I know what I eventually have to do is that. So I got to just think, okay, how do these arrows? I know what this guy's job is now, but still don't understand the arrow's job. And obviously, if I understood the arrow's job, I've solved it. I know I got to get the belongings off. Okay, so I know how to do the arrow. Do the arrow like this. But I still don't know why I need to do this. I don't know how this is going to help me. But at least I know how to do the arrow. Okay. Don't know what the purpose of this is. Just going to assume that. What's the point of having two boxes with an arrow? Oh wait, I think I have an idea. I think still don't know. Still don't know. Oh, baby. Don't know why there has to be arrows. Still haven't figured out why there has to be arrows. Oh, still don't know the purpose of the arrows. What's the purpose of the arrows? How would they help me? I don't need them for that. I can achieve that without the arrows. I don't need them for that. If I could just figure out why the arrows in this puzzle solved. This is a complicated puzzle. Why the arrows? Why the gall darn arrows? What if we didn't do it like this? What if there was just one? Okay. Now with these two stuck together, can't really do much. Wait, before I do that, this is interesting. Okay, so I can get him up there. Now what? How do you trigger it? Oh, oh, here it is. Oh my gosh. Boom. Boom. Whoops. One problem is I gotta drop this stuff. But it's not gonna follow me anymore. So hold up. We need to have... that was it, but then forgot. I need to have platforms down there. I need to have stuff down there. Oh, that was it. So this was it. This is it. So what? How do I... Oh my gosh. I was almost there. But the platform thingy. Oh, I'm so close. So close. See, now it makes sense, the arrow. Everything's making sense. This is why you need the arrow to do this. Okay, now you got on your head. Okay, now you can move it, but there's one final thing. How do I get... I need boxes down there. See, again, why does... Oh yeah, you're supposed to go like this. So it's almost like they need to be stacked and then I push them. But if that guy's up there, how do I get him stacked on this guy? Okay, if I can just somehow get... This is a crazy solution. I just need to somehow get them stacked and I can push them. Wow, this is a crazy solution. How do I get this guy down? And then on top of the other guy. With this on my head the whole time. Oh, jeez. Okay. I can't believe this is working. This is a crazy level. Oh my god. This is hilarious. Okay. Oh jeez, this is so funny. Whoops. Oh, you joking me? I'm doing... Oh shoot, hold up. Nope. Nope. Okay. Shoot. Okay. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know anymore. Oh my gosh, this is gonna work. This is the most ridiculous level in the world. Oh my god. This Dropbox level is insanity. The person who designed this, I guess Corey Martin, must have had zero creative restraint. Zero. No wonder this is in the DLC and didn't make it to the final cut, because that is insanity right there. Like, it's just crazy how much shit is going on in this level. It's just the wackiest thing in the world. How it all connects, but it's just insanity. Like, wow, there's just so many moving parts here, and they all just make absolutely no sense on first glance. And then even when you've kind of figured one piece out, it does logically connect to another, but even then, it all, that ending part is just complete mayhem. Just complete mayhem. There's so many pieces moving here. Just getting the goddamn arrow. This right here is crazy. Never seen this before. So just that's crazy. Well, just like finding out what you're supposed to actually do. Finding that you're supposed to. The fact that I had to like find out that I have to carry all this shit backwards and walk up these steps. Like just figuring that piece out was my brain was complete bonkers. And even then, figuring out all that, just knowing how to solve the goddamn puzzle, working backwards was complete chaos as well. But absolutely nothing compares to, so like knowing that it's not you don't put the double case, you have to put the single one on here, and then in order to get the goddamn single one, so and then knowing, so because it's the single one, getting all the boxes on top of here is another puzzle. Just getting them on top here is another puzzle. Just getting them on top is another puzzle. Okay, see here, look at how puzzly it is. I have to do all these different pieces. Okay, so we have another puzzle here, and then finally, you can't do this because then you pick it up, done, right? So you have to carry it like this. So we have another piece to the goddamn puzzle, and you have to go boom, and then lift it up, and we're still not done. Okay, this is what's so crazy. You would think any normal, sane puzzle maker, this is enough of a puzzle. This is enough. Figuring out that this is what you're supposed to do is enough. And then it should be like, okay, let's go finish the puzzle. But like, nope, you're not done yet. You are not done yet. You still have to. See, I don't even know how I did it. That's how crazy it is. You still have to get the goddamn boxes. You still have to get the boxes. So you have to work your way slowly, and this way is kind of just like however it makes sense to you. You've got to work your way slowly. Whoops. Get up here. Then you got to drop. You got to carry all 4 of these things. Oh my god. And now you're done. This is an insane puzzle. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 puzzles. Yeah, so figuring out how to get the arrow into your box is one puzzle. Then figuring out how to get the boxes on top is another puzzle, because you can't use the double box on the pressure plate. It has to be a single one, which turns it into a puzzle. Then figuring out how to get the box on top of your head is another puzzle. Then figuring out how to get all the boxes stacked on top of each other. Well, first it was just get all the boxes stacked on top of each other is another puzzle. And then that's 4. And then just figuring out what you're supposed to do in general is another puzzle. So you have the one meta puzzle of just figuring out how to even get the box, how to drop the goddamn box. Then you have the 4 mini puzzles of just working towards that. It's insane. I don't even know if the word hard properly describes that. I don't even know what word to use. But that was obviously one of the most satisfying puzzles ever, because it was insane.